It's me, it's your boy, the Louisiana Country Boy, coming at you live once more again. Also, what I need for you to do, sit back, relax, put on your headgear. All my worthless 2 cents is about to put something in your ear.
Oh, and here we go, here we go, here we go. Yes, indeed, your boy is here. Oh, look here, the party about to start, the party about to start, the party about to start. Look, what they say, the table will be hot, the table will be hot, the table will be hot. Oh, y'all, look at him, look at him. And I got my co-host is joining me tonight, you know. And then we have a special guest that's joining us tonight. Look here, y'all know I don't do no introductions, and I can't. I'm gonna tell you why I can't. Look here, her list about this here long. I'm telling you, I was, Lord, y'all, look here. I ain't gonna even lie to y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all. I told them just a minute ago. Look, I got to reading this lady's biographical thing. I got nervous. I got as nervous as could be. Cause look at here, she got, I'm gonna try to say that word correct, accolades. She's got the But this is what I do want to say, okay? This is what I do want to say. All them things that she have, all them awards, that says nothing about who she is. Those are just awards. Those are just things. See, but look here, we got the real one here tonight. We got the real thing. Y'all ain't got to worry about trying to find her awards because she is just tonight. Yes, she is. Yes, she is. So look here, it is an honor. It is a privilege to have you here. It is, and I thank you so much, my co-host right here. And look, we're gonna have a woo! Boy, look here. I told y'all the table will be hot. The table will be hot. The table will be hot. So as I say here, you know, I'm gonna shut my old triple trap because I run this thing right here. And I'm gonna let this wonderful guest, I'm gonna let her do what she do. And look, if y'all didn't notice, look, we's color coordinated. And we's all color coordinated. See, we hot tanking up in here tonight. So y'all know it's about to be something. Old country boy got 2 beautiful ladies right here. Boy, wait and look at here. I got smell something to drink right here. Y'all see this right here? I'm drinking healthy tonight as well. So look, without further ado,
I do thank you for that because you were trying to make notice that I'm on a diet and I can't have my Mountain Dew. I really appreciate you doing that. I really didn't have to have anything to drink, but you could have just had water like I have. But
it's healthy.
Is that the one that has the chopped up?
Yes. Now, my co-host do that other stuff. Okay, she talking about running and she was pushing up and sitting out now.
Yeah, I like it, but I just don't like the chew and drink.
The texture is.
Yeah,
it's got the fruit and stuff.
It's too much going on with those. I mean, the juice of it is good. It just got too much going on.
Like I don't like pulp in my orange juice.
Oh, well,
yeah.
You ain't gonna like that. Yeah, you definitely. Yeah, if you don't. Yeah, because this one right here. This is the mango, and it got
chunks of mango in there. I need a filter with those.
Get the little thing. And...
Oh my goodness, y'all is terrible. See, because this healthy.
Well, you haven't been too long. They're gonna need to pay you for your for advertising.
Advertisement. That's true.
I'm gonna go tell them. Look here, I'll put you on the thing. Again, thank you so much. From here on out, I'm gonna just shut my mouth and see. And I know you had sent me that thing. I'm gonna tell you, you did. You sent me, and I read it late. I'm sorry. You asked me about some questions.
Oh yeah, because I didn't know how the setup was gonna be.
Yeah, and look, my co-host told me, she was like, well, when you had me on the show, you told me the same thing. Wasn't no questions, and.
Let me correct. Let the record show. What I said was, you didn't tell her what you told me. You were supposed to let her know that it's going. He gonna just say, "Here you go, let's go."
Look, that's what I was just about to do.
That's what it is. Oh no, there's no questions. It's just
yeah.
It's your show.
We know all
very authentic.
Sorry, out of all the things that you've done, all these your talk show. I love the name of your talk show. I can't call it right now, but we're gonna let you call it in a second. But all the things that you've done, you're gonna be better off than I was when I did it. So I know that you're gonna be fabulous, and you're gonna kick it off and tell us your story and tell us what's going on with. I mean, I tried to post everything that was there, and I had to cut. I was like, oh my God. So yeah. Anyway, I thank you as well for joining us as well. Even though I'm bogarting the show tonight.
Yeah. Oh no, you're good. You're good. Thank you guys for having me. Yes. Yeah, I really appreciate it. So
it is an honor. I do want to say one more thing though, and I just want to say this. I was scrolling through your Facebook, right?
Right.
Hey, can you tell your husband I like them sausage because they show look good.
He called me today and I got the blue. I was like, girl, do you know this person? And I was like, no. You gotta go look at his Facebook page. And he's like, did you see the sausage?
So did you see the sausage?
Good.
Woo. Are they sausage?
They sausage. She was barbecuing. I'm saying, you gonna barbecue during a weekday?
Look,
yeah.
Tell him the next
celebration every day.
Every day. Leftovers. Tell him old country boy.
Old country boy. He a country boy too. He from Louisiana too.
Hey!
He used to go by Louisiana Larry back in the day.
That's what I'm talking about.
Do you still go by Dazzling as well?
Yes, Dazzling Denice is my travel business name. Dazzling Denice Travel Services. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
And then Southern Girl Denice is my host name, which I'm a part of, which I am the CEO of the Not So Christian to Me show, and that's my radio name, Southern Girl Denice. So I'm the CEO of the Not So Christian to Me show. And this show was created in 2000 and I want to say 2018. Yeah, 2018. So we're going on 5 years this year. So we're excited about that to celebrate our 5 year. And the platform was set up to have conversations in a no judgment zone to talk about the times that we fall short of God's glory because we're not Christians 24 hours a day. So we're going to talk about those times and when we're not Christians and try to help people get back on track because we all need some support from time to time, and we all share similar stories. So my platform is designed to talk about those times and being able to lean on each other in those times of need and just give resources out to individuals that may be going through something because somebody's always going through something and you just never know who may need to hear someone's story to heal them or to know that, hey, you're not alone in this situation. We can get through this together. If I can get through it, you can get through it. So sometimes all it takes is a testimony that can get somebody from killing themselves, from hearing somebody's testimony. Yeah. So that's what my platform is all about, making connections with people, networking. I know my resume shows a lot of networking events that I have done and a lot of award shows that I have attended. And that's something I've been doing for a very long time. I've been in the entertainment industry for 20 years. I started here in Houston, working at a radio station here in Houston. And then that led me to working for Debbie Allen in Los Angeles. And then that led me to doing multiple award shows. So it just trickles down from when I started doing internships here in Houston. It just started with internships, leading to internships in Los Angeles, leading to jobs and careers. And I just kept moving forward, kept going and never stopping. And that's one advice I tell people all the time. If you have a dream, don't sleep on that dream. Keep going. It may be 10 years later, but don't stop. Don't give up on your dream because your dream is not giving up on you. Keep moving. Keep moving. I don't care how old you are. I just finished an interview a few minutes ago with a lady. She's a gospel singer out in New York, and she's saying she took 27 years to start her career back because she stopped to raise her kids, but she never stopped writing her music. She never stopped. She never gave up on her vision. So I tell people all the time, keep going, because you're strengthening you're strengthening whatever your vision or your goal may be. You're strengthening it along the way, but just keep doing something with it. Don't just sleep on it.
Right.
Yeah.
Amen.
We
Amen.
actually
That is-
talked about that. I don't know if that was might have been Monday. We discussed about with all these and I still didn't not Viola Davis. I still can't think of her name who won the award for Abbott Elementary.
The one that's from Houston.
Yes,
right?
I believe.
Chandra something.
Not okay, no, not her, but
no.
I can't think of this other. She has the Jamaican accent, but anyway, she played in Moesha. But anyway, she just won award. But she gave a speech. Her acceptance speech talked about never think you're too old to start your dream or to achieve your dream. So what you said kind of goes along with that. Is that just because you hit that age does not mean anything. You need to keep
absolutely
moving forward.
Keep going, because that's the enemy that gets into your head and say, "Oh, you too old. You ain't gonna be nothing. You might as well stop that. Don't even think about that no more." And once the enemy get in your head, it's hard to get them out because you get stuck. And that's one thing I will tell people: please do not get stuck. Yes. Get out of that hump that you're in.
That's so true, because the one thing I know about this journey, and I give God all the glory, is the fact that if you stop where you are, you'll never get where you're trying to go.
Yeah, that's so true.
You will always be right there if you stop. I truly believe in every day, just make one step, just one step. That's all you have to do.
Yeah.
But it's about being consistent with it, and I love your show, and I'm gonna have to go check out, because I like that end of it. I like that.
So sorry, country boy, check your mic because there's some background noise going on.
The staticking going on.
Am I staticking?
Yeah.
Let's see here. Is that better?
We'll know
right now.
Who's talking? You're still right now. Look at you.
Hello.
I have some headphones like that.
Can you hear me now?
Keep talking. Yeah. Testing. 1, 2, 3.
Testing 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Can you hear me?
We can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
We got it.
I think it's like when you start moving around, that's when
when I start. Okay.
So just stand still, sit still like a mannequin and talk.
See there, boy. That's what happened when you have two women.
I knew you were about to say that.
You have two women that are mothers up on the platform. They just, set up straight, boy.
Be still.
Right.
Get over there and sit down. But no, I truly believe that, when going through this life, there are things that's going to happen. There's going to be, and that's life. But we have to keep going. And I love your show, because I was going to get to that end. That part right there is, I'm an advocate in believing too many times. And if I get over here, you just tell me come back. Too many times, what we have seen, what I saw, and the reason I do what I do is because what I saw, what I dealt with, was you have these church folk. I ain't gonna call them Christians. You have church folk, because there's a difference. You have church folk that have risen to a level, and they forget from whence they came, that God brought them out of something.
Yeah.
So when you get to going through something, they turn their nose down at you like you the trash, when he forget that we are all filthy rags. See, and that is the most hurtful thing, that people are looking and wanting to be fed. People are looking and hungry. And the one place that they could turns against them. Boy, ain't that something?
That's true.
The one place that, that they thought that they could go for acceptance and healing, discards and hurts them. Boy.
That's true.
And it is, and I call them, it's Sister Watermelon and Deacon Tomato that's sitting over there inside that building, okay? That inside that building, they turning over pews, they running the collection plate, they shouting and they doing everything else. But when you walk outside that door, they act like they don't know you.
Know you. Turn the other cheek, yeah.
Before they get out the door.
So, I think that I applaud you for your platform. And I thank you so much for it, because that is that's a wonderful thing. I thank God because that's what when I call this, I didn't call it. He calls it the table. And when you come to the table, it's when we come in, and I say we come as family, just having a talk.
Right.
There are no questions. But see, what we forget a lot of times is a lot of healing took place at the
The
table.
table. There we go. Mm-hmm.
I wasn't sitting there judging you because I had a piece of chicken in my mouth. So I wasn't, that's where it takes places where we can come together and we can go like, I'm not turning my nose down at you. I'm here because to support you and I love you. You know how many people just need love?
Yeah.
How many people need unconditional
Additional.
love?
Yeah.
That's that thing right there.
Mm-hmm.
That's that thing. This, and I'm gonna shut up. Old country boy gonna shut his old triple trapper. But this world has taught us to put conditions on our love. God
Mm-hmm.
didn't tell us to put conditions on it. This world taught us to
Girl.
put
Yeah.
conditions on it. And we have become a part of it. See, we are not to become of this world. That's not what we're supposed to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Lord, enjoy the things here. Enjoy them. But stop making those things be the one our God. Therein
Mm-hmm.
is the problem that we have
That's
allowed
the
the
issue.
things of this world to become our God. So now I'm gonna shut up and drink my juice. I'm gonna shut up now.
drink your fruit juice.
So let me ask you this. Since you've been in this business for 20 years in the
Mm-hmm.
entertainment, well, let me back up. How was it working for Music World? Or interning for Music
Well,
World?
yeah, that's actually where everything started. Really, when I think about it, yeah, everything kind of like started from it was like music world and radio. I
Uh-huh.
was working at a record label and working at a radio station at the same time.
Wow.
But I want to say music world was first, and then either way it go, they both were around the same time. But working with music world, it was a great experience because I got a chance to learn the ins and out of the music industry. But of course, the music industry has changed significantly since then. So we're talking about 10, 15 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
But I like the fact that a father was dedicated in the success of his daughter and her friends. Like he had a passion, he had a vision. They didn't, I'm sure they didn't see that vision at that time because they was, teenagers complaining.
Right.
They gonna complain about all this
Matthew, we tired.
all this stuff we have to do. But he had a vision, and I commend him for his efforts in pushing those girls to the point that they became very successful.
Yes.
And so it was a very humbling experience, and I never took any of those moments for granted because it was a learning experience. At the same time, it was fun, and it gave me that driven factor to keep going forward, to push even harder and go to the next level, and it helped me to want to learn more and more about the music industry and to help more people get to the next level. And that brings me to today, in which I just launched my PR platform. So now I'm able to help artists, get more exposure in the entertainment industry. And I have a passion for that anyway, because I already have a background for it. So God say, okay, it's time. It's time. 2023, it's time for you to go ahead and open up that platform.
Okay.
So if you guys know any artists that's interested in public relations or booking agent, look at you. So you sing Country Boy?
I can sing one or two songs.
Well, we know he dances. He dances.
Oh my goodness.
Look, I'm gonna tell you something about singing.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot sing, but I can Kurt Franklin, okay?
Okay. So you could talk through it, huh? Talk through some songs. I like that.
I hadn't heard that was good.
That was a good one.
That's gonna be what I use next time.
Right. I know.
When they say, "Oh, I can sing in the shower," I'm gonna say, "Oh no, I can't sing, but I can Kurt Franklin."
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna use that one too. I can do a Kurt Franklin.
There you go. There you go.
Yes, indeed.
Well, look, tell me more about your journey. Well, and as you know, I only have one question. It's the same question I asked everywhere. What was the most difficult thing that you faced And what has been the most rewarding?
The most difficult thing that I've been faced with is being consistent. And people say, "What? You always consistent?" But it's challenging with the industry forever evolving,
Right.
and trying to stay ahead of the game. It is very, very tedious at times, and it's very challenging. Like I say, just trying to stay relevant, trying to keep being fresh, coming up with something new material, and just doing something every day, daily. And it's draining, emotionally and physically draining. And I think that's been the most challenging. But the most rewarding is the opportunities that I've have came across, and just working amongst legends and being around legends.
Right.
That's been very rewarding, and it definitely encouraged me to keep moving forward and know that I do have a place in the entertainment industry.
Awesome.
That is indeed a blessing. It is so wonderful. You know, the greatest part is when, as you said, and I believe this, when God has given you something,
Yeah.
and He's put that vision inside of you, to go like and look back. You know what's that old song? When I look back over my life.
Yeah.
when you look back and you be like, wow, you know, and you think, but God.
Yeah.
But God, you know, some of us think that we put ourselves in places. No, no,
That's
no,
true.
you didn't. You didn't.
Mm-hmm.
God He put you where you needed to be when you needed to be there to receive the thing that you needed to receive.
Yeah.
And that is the blessing.
Absolutely. I'm just glad that I've been obedient to receive these blessings, positioning myself, being around the right people, all of that. I call it all joy. You know?
Yes. You know that thing. Obedience is better than sacrifice.
Yes, indeed.
People, they miss that right there. Be like, what? Okay.
Yes.
I'm so sorry, guys. Excuse me 1 second. I'm so sorry.
Okay, no problem.
But
keep
you know,
the party going.
Yes, indeed. You know, I'm of all the things, you know, and being around and the learning. And the greatest part that I take is that a lot of people take it, and what they do is they hold it, and they think that it's theirs.
Yeah.
And for you to be able to take it and share it.
Yeah, absolutely. Ooh, that's powerful right there. Yeah,
it's
that's so true.
I heard this, and it's a gospel song, and it is fill me up, so I can overflow. And I think that I was telling my co-host this, is that what we miss is that a lot of times the draining happens. You know, when you go to them restaurants, you go to them fancy weddings, and they got that champagne flower thing.
Oh yeah.
Have you ever noticed that champagne flower thing? It does not flow out and fill the bottom first. It's the overflow. See, the smaller one fills up.
Gotcha.
And the overflow goes to the next.
Yeah, there we go.
And then the overflow of that goes to the next.
All right.
But it all has to come down from when we start understanding that He pours into us. We're not to pour all that we have into anything or anyone. What they're getting is the overflow.
All right, Pastor. Pastor Country Boy. Gonna have to change his name. Pastor Louisiana Country Boy.
Wait,
Pastor Louisiana Country Boy.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell y'all this. I'm gonna tell y'all. I told my co-host, look, I almost fell over today at work, right? Because my boss's boss came in, and you know what he said?
What did he say?
How you doing, Reverend D?
Oh wow! He said that today.
He spoke it.
He spoke it. He spoke it. There we go.
I said, okay.
You didn't say what you said when he announced that. When he said that, what did you say?
I just smiled and said, just say okay.
You better be obedient.
I received it.
Hey, you know, and it's
you're a work in progress. Just put it like that.
We all are. And the thing is that we should carry ourselves daily as that. Just understanding that daily is that what we are is just a work in progress. None of us are perfect.
Yeah.
Not a one. Ain't none of us walking down here perfect. We will all make mistakes. We will all have failures. But if you fall down 7 times, God gonna bless you to get up 8.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. I told at the beginning of the year, I announced to the world, but no, on our show, our first show was that I do a vision board, of course, and make goals for the next year. One of my goals is because I'm not saying I've always believed in God. I was gone to church when I was younger, but you know, when you grow up, you go all over the place. But one of the things over the last few years has I've gotten on a journey and a path to, you know, my spirituality, accepting God and all that. I would always say to people, I'm not trying to be holier than thou. I would always say that because I didn't want people to think, because everything I do is not what they call, what y'all said earlier, Christian or whatever. So I felt I had to make that excuse. So one of my goals for this year was to never say that again. Never say, I'm not holier than thou. To just say what I got going, what's on my heart, what's, you know, if I have this thing sometime, I'll be like, country boy, now what I say, what I do, I look up and say what? I see it, you know. And so I'm able to do that now without any feeling like people are going to think I'm a hypocrite, if you will. Because I have my own personal relationship. I know where my help comes from and all of that. So when Country Boy talks about y'all both talk about receiving and all that, I'm able to do that now without feeling, I don't want to say embarrassed. Was that? No, I don't think I was embarrassed. It's just trying to make sure that, I don't know why I would say
you was uncomfortable, a little bit uncomfortable on what other people may think of you or what they may say.
Because you know, you hear people all the time talking about people who you know, speak on it or, you know, speak on their religion or something like that. So anyway, so what you were talking about, I want to piggyback that with that is that for me, it feels good. It feels freeing to be able to just not have to say that at the beginning of something I'm going to tell you about that happened to me, some testimony. I don't have to say, I'm not saying I'm holier than thou, all that kind of stuff. So that feels really, really good when you let go and let God, you know, let go and just be who you are and
spread God's word. I even that's what we wanted to do.
That's it. And you know, that's why I, you know, a part of the platform I have is just not just about faith talk. Because when you hear it daily. People faith talking. For me personally, I can't speak for nobody else. Mine is a faith walk.
Yeah.
It is a faith walk. And you know, and I ain't the big old lie finna tell nobody, look at him. It's gonna be easy pickings, I'm telling you.
It gets harder.
Oh yeah, it gets harder.
It's harder.
But there's a great old saying. You know what it is? I ain't never seen a smooth mountain. Never seen a smooth mountain. Every mountain has got some rocks that you gotta, you know, it's gonna be some climbing that you have to do. It's gonna be some rocks that might fall off. But that's what the climb is about. That's what the climb is about. And when I'm thinking about climbing, I'm gonna ask you this. I know as you have grown and moved and had some different things going on in your life, as all of us, I'm sure there's some separation that has happened in your life with things, people, play. How was that for you in your journey?
You're talking about as in separation of different situations,
right? Separation of different situations of you know, sometimes you and we all, I know I have, I know my co-hosts have, you know, there are people that we really wish and we really thought that they was gonna be the whole journey with us.
Gotcha.
And you be like,
because some people is not meant to go to the next level with you, and sometimes, unfortunately, you have to let those people go. But you don't want to be mean, and you're not trying to you don't want to wish them harm or anything. You just know that, hey, you know, I love you with the love of the Lord, but on this journey that I'm going on, you can't go with me on this journey. But I appreciate you for still, you know, for being in my life through those times when we were, you know, traveling on that same road. But now I have to make a detour and go on a different road. because everybody have their own path to walk. So it is hard, because I think for one, just trying to be acknowledged of it. Like once you acknowledge that this person is not supposed to go to the next level with you, you're okay. But at the beginning you don't realize it because you so stuck into yourself, not God. So you stuck in man way of thinking, and not the godly way of thinking on what God is trying to take you through. Because sometimes you be blocked by all this distraction of the world, and not looking from God's eyes on what He wants you to do. So once you get that connection with God, you're able to let those things go, let people go, to move to that next level. But yeah, it was challenging. It's challenging for everybody, I think.
Very challenging. And you even want these people to go with you. Like when you go to next level, something like you want to make them, because I know there's someone in my life that I just wanted her. She's younger, but she was my buddy. But I wanted her to do some great, wonderful things. And since I'm going, I want you to go with me. But I finally had to say, you know what? One, she doesn't want to go there. So I can't make her be ready
make
to
somebody go.
Yeah. But my personality is that kind of person. I want to take everybody. So but I've gotten to that point, is what you're saying, to say, you know what? Love you, but it's time for me to make this move to this journey.
Yeah.
That is really hard. It's hard to recognize as well.
That's the part I was saying, being able to
prayer.
Recognize it, acknowledge it, that it's okay.
Yeah, Lord knows. Let me tell you, because I'm going to tell you, old boy right here, me and God, we was like this for a minute, and we was really, really tight, right? And I'm going to tell you, he was leading me and guiding me, and he got me to a certain point. He was driving the car, right? And I looked over and I said, I got it. He said, you sure? I said, yeah, I got it. Thank you for getting me here. And once I hit them walls a couple of times, I said, can you take this wheel, please? Because I don't want to drive no more.
Right.
But that is what so many of us do. And that's real, is that we think that when we get to a certain point, we don't need him to lead us. I got it. So, and he looking like, so I made you, and now you smarter than me? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you do that. Why you do that? And when you figure all this thing out, do you realize you can't do it? That I'll be sitting waiting.
There we go.
Look, and he'd be like, "Here, tell me, let me tell me how that work out for you, okay?"
I know, huh?
Some of how that work out for you.
Some of the students I've had, when we talk about letting go, I remember one particular student came in. She was having all of these issues with this person and that person, and I told her, like, think about like a plate. And you're sitting a plate on something, and the plate doesn't balance. That tells you gotta wipe some of those people off of that plate so it can balance.
Yeah, good example.
Yeah, so I think that's probably that's the toughest thing for me going into another journey. Sometimes it's just that part right there. But let me ask you this question: as far as your show is concerned, please tell me the cool name again.
The Not So Christian in Me show. But you have to say it all together, because some people be missing it. They be missing pieces, and it sounds all crazy. Some people, they call it the Not So Christian show. I mean, the Not So Christian in Me. And I have to tell people, like, no, it's the Not So Christian show in me.
Right.
Yes. How, when you have guests that come on the show, what type of is it a topic that you guys have? What type of platform is this? I understand what it's the vision.
Oh yeah. So we have several different platforms. We have a virtual platform, we have a podcast, we have radio, and we have TV, and we go out on the scenes to do to cover different events as well. So we have different conversations. Some of them it just be like an open conversation like what we're having now. Some programs, some of the platforms, it's a topic. Some platforms it's talking about an event, or talking about a person's album, or depending on what they're working on, we'll talk about that. So it just range all over. And then we also talk to business owners. We talk to politicians. We talk to quite a few people, actors. But we all talk about faith. You know, we always have a conversation about faith within the interview, because that's where our platform stands on our faith. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And that is so wonderful. I mean, I love it. I love it. To be able to, so many people were so leery. I don't know why, as far as sharing openly. Because let me tell you something. I don't care if 8 to 80, everybody has a testimony. You might not realize it.
That's so true.
Everybody has a testimony.
That's so true.
And a lot of people were so hung up on what other folks gonna think about my testimony. How they gonna look at me about my testimony? Again, I'm saying that word. I'm gonna put emphasis on that word. My testimony. My salvation. Because this is, if I don't know nothing else, I think I know this right here that Mama did it pretty good. Ain't nobody gonna have to answer for me but me. And and it's wonderful that again, a safe haven for people to come and to be open and honest about their faith. See, now you can stop me if I go wrong. Your faith ain't my faith.
Yeah. I don't know.
So don't be trying to box mine in. Okay. Don't be trying to put mine in a box, because this is what your faith look like.
Right.
This is what because yours don't look like mine.
Exactly.
See, I know for sure that what's inside of me and what he has done for me. Let me tell you something. You two wonderful ladies on this platform, I wouldn't walk in y'all shoes for $1 million. Why? Because I don't know the struggle that y'all had to go through to get where y'all at.
Yeah. And a lot of people forget. They forget that. They don't think about that. They just want to. They just see the shiny,
the glamour or whatever it may be. They think
side,
it is,
but they don't know the struggle side. They don't see the struggle side. Yeah.
What they used to say, you may see my glory, but you don't know my story.
Yeah. I've been through smoke, but at least I don't smell like it. Stuff like that.
Which is why testimonies are so important. People are uncomfortable, and I just always feel that I've had people on. I've asked people to come on and talk about breast cancer, and I can get women, but breast cancer is a male thing too.
Right.
I haven't been able to get men, and I have to respect them when they say I'm just not ready. And there's a guy in Houston, very, very popular person, and a lot of people don't know, but he posted something one day, and I saw it, and I said he had breast. So I called him, and he said I'm just not ready. So, but as I told him, I respect that, but just keep in mind that your story is going to help someone else. You're taking money and how you got through that, and there's a lot of people still don't know that male breast cancer is a thing. So when you decide that you're ready to tell that story, it's going to be a powerful thing that you do, and it's going to help more people talk about it, and men probably be able to recognize it more. But testimonies are just so important. And what you were saying, Country Boy, some people just not there yet. Yes, they're going to think about what people are going to say, but that's because what I always tell you, they haven't got to your growth. Right. They have to get to that growth. They have to grow and get there. Me, I've just always been a talker. I can talk all day. I can talk most people under the table. So that's just who I am. I've always been very transparent. But those who aren't, they just have to grow. And then even me saying, "Oh, don't think I'm holding it down," but this is what happened to me. Even that I had to get to the growth. I had to grow to get to the point where I could say, "Let me tell y'all what happened. Let me tell you about my testimony." That kind of thing. So I definitely always agree with what you're saying, that people think about what other people think, but when they grow and they keep moving forward, they're going to realize how much it's going to help somebody else to give that point. But they just got to get there.
They just got to get there. Yeah, absolutely.
That is so true. That is so true. So I mean, I met you at the gym, she was at the gym doing some. No, she was. But anyway, she was up there boxing. She tell y'all she a boxer too. But no, I met you there at that wonderful event, That was another wonderful event. That was a
Yeah, it
blessing.
was.
You know, and that's the thing I know about God is you being here and having the opportunity to meet you there is, again, God don't make no mistakes.
No, he don't.
He doesn't make any mistakes. There's not. Some people think it was chance or look. No, it was God. It was God. It was God. And that is the blessing of it. You know, and with all the things that you do, that wonderful things out here in the community and helping others. Man, I really want you to share more of your stuff. Share more of your stuff. Not that you ain't worldwide and world famous all over, and everybody from here to what Mama used to say, Timbuktu.
Speaking of that word that you just said, that was audition. Well, that was one of my monologues from what's the name of the movie? I forgot that, but it was Taraji P. Henson, and she was saying Timbuktu.
That's who you were not
hidden figures. So yeah, that leads me into my other passion, and that's acting. So I'm also an actress. Yes.
You remind me of her when you said that. I immediately thought that's who she reminds me of.
Yeah, I get that all the time.
Yes, absolutely.
Never met her before, but hey, I'm gonna meet her soon.
It's
gonna happen. I done met a lot of celebrities, but
right.
I'm gonna meet her eventually. I mean, I came across, I was in the same room as her a few times, but I just never actually held my hand out, shook her hand, and took a picture. Right. And I always tell this story. I say the one time I'm gonna meet her, my phone gonna freeze up.
Yes.
I'm gonna be like, come on, take my picture.
Yes. I've been there, not with anybody famous like that, but it's like, can you bring me your phone? Can I borrow your
phone? right. Yeah. Exactly. So not only do I act, I'm also a travel business owner. I book travel for clients, and I also teach other people how to become a travel business owner as well. So I do that, and then I'm also a school teacher. so I wear many hats.
Wait a minute, hold up.
He's like, wait a minute, hold up.
That wasn't in that thing, huh? That was on that. That was on that.
Wait a minute, not too.
They're like, wait a minute, that wasn't on there.
You didn't put that in
the script. 2 pages long, so I left that off.
Oh, like she didn't put that in the script, so we didn't know.
Look, now I'm shaking my head because look here, this not 2 days in a row, not 2 nights in a row.
Do you happen to have do you have something that you're writing on right now? Do you have something close to you?
Yeah, I have paper.
See, we had, so I'm an educator too, and so me and another educator was on last night. We both was like, we got something.
Oh yeah. I keep a notebook.
Yeah.
And a pen. So
and a pen.
Yeah. I can't no more. No.
You're like, I'm done.
Is it? Man, look, I guess when I didn't pay attention, I ain't pay attention in school. Guess you got to pay attention now. That's
yeah.
Wow.
Funny.
So okay, what? Oh wow! Look, you done throw old country boy out. So look, tell me about your teaching.
Okay, well, I've been an educator for 13, 14 years, and I lost count. But yeah, I've been in education for a very long time. But I've always been a special ed teacher. But before I was a special ed teacher, I was an office clerk, and then from an office clerk, I became a registrar, and from a registrar, I became a teacher. So I gradually made my way into the classroom. Well, started as a substitute teacher. So I'm a strong believer of growth, and a strong believer that this is not the end of your story. You have more work that needs to be done here on earth. So keep pressing forward, because your book has not been your book is not done.
Right.
So so yeah, that's what I've been doing the last 13, 14 years, and that's pretty much it. I don't think I'm leaving nothing else out.
Yeah, you got us on that one. You got us on that one. You say that's what he get for not having no questions for you. So,
right.
Yeah.
Well, let me ask you. So, support system. We talk about this a lot. Mm-hmm. Even in your journey, your faith journey, and then all the other things that you've done. How has your support system done, and how do you handle those who you thought would be a part of your support system, but you find out they're not?
My My support system is my family. My family is my top priority, and they have been there from the beginning to now, to where I'm at. And I'm just very grateful to God for the family that I have and the strength that they have given me to keep pushing forward. And as for people that I had in my life that I thought was gonna
I'm sorry, we asked that already. But
but you just asked it in a different way regarding the support factor. When it comes to that, once I found out that they really wasn't there for me and they was really for themselves, then I was able to break away from that, which is heartening, because you want people to really be truthful and be there for you and have good intentions. And that's what I've learned a lot in this industry, trying to figure out who has good intentions, who is really there for you and who's really not, who's really in your corner, who's not, who's there to really just get what they can get out of you, and who's there going to stick with you through every challenges that you go
not
through.
just there for the good times.
For the good time, the bad times, the good times, absolutely.
And I think I posted on Facebook one day not too long ago and said, Lord, when you pray for discernment, you better watch out, because it's gonna be coming left and right, and it's gonna bring to you those that really should not be a part of your journey or wherever you're going. So
absolutely,
it's definitely disheartening, but yes, okay.
How is it? And you are amazing, and all that you do is amazing. How is it with all of the, because I do a lot and I be tired. And how do you do it?
I got them good genes. No, but I have young kids, so they keep me energized and they keep me moving. So that has a lot to do with it too. And on top of being an elementary school teacher, that get me going every day. I got to have that energy to keep moving forward. But overall, I just try to eat healthy. That don't happen all the time. Try to eat healthy. I used to work out, but I feel like me doing these different events, that's my exercise.
That's your exercise.
That's my exercise. Yeah. But I do need to do better. I
used to try to say that I'm a wraparound specialist. I have to walk. I'm like, okay, I'm walking all day. I got my steps in.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I don't need no gym.
I'm good on that. Yeah. So I started saying get around and around. I was okay, time to stop.
Yes, exactly.
Lord,
but Lord. Just having those good genes, and just in God instilling that energy in me, like praying for energy every day.
Do you ever get to the point to where you feel like, I don't know if I can make it till tomorrow, but you have
all the time. All the time. I feel like, I don't know if I'm gonna keep moving forward in this. And I just have to take a time and just don't do nothing. Just do self-care. Self-care is very, very important. Right. People don't realize self-care can just be sitting down doing nothing. That's self-care. So I think that everybody needs to have a self-care in their schedule on a daily basis. Sometime during the day, you need to focus on your self-care, on your health. Yeah.
Country Boy and I always talk about if you we're people that like to pour in. But
can you pour out if you don't have an empty cup?
You got nothing left to pour.
You're so dry, trying to get some.
Can I just have a little bit of water?
Right.
Yeah.
And that's true. The thing about it is what we'll miss, and I have in my life, is that there are people and situations that will drain you.
Yes, absolutely.
They will see the light and they will come to the light and they trying to suck all the light out of the light.
Yeah.
And you will be like, I don't know, y'all might not have them, but sometimes you get folks that you don't hear from them until something go wrong.
That's when you hear from them.
Lord, they want to call you.
And you look at your phone and be like, ooh, drama.
You already know it's drama.
Yeah.
That's so true.
Right. Ooh. And then you have them folks. I'm sorry, I'm finna go on my own little tantrum. You have them folks. You know, I don't know about y'all, but you have them folks who in the same place doing the same thing, got the same situations every 6 months. Ain't nothing changed. They called you 6 months ago. They had this issue. Now they gave a break. They call you again 6 months later. They going through the same exact thing. And you be like, look here now. Look, have you figured this thing out yet? Because if you ain't figured it out yet, don't call me no more with it. Don't do it.
So, Country Boy, what do you do when that person comes? Because you don't want to desert them, but what is your answer to that? Why are you looking like that?
What do I do? I don't do nothing. I don't even answer. Look, you know what I really do? I'm gonna tell you what I really do. My honest is the same thing that I say all the time.
Mm-hmm.
When you come to me with the same thing over and over, my question is not about it, but about you.
Okay.
What are you doing? What are you doing? What is it that you're doing? If you're in this situation, how do you want to get out of this situation? What do you want to see about this situation? At that point, we all have to make a determination. If you like where you at, you like where you at. And if you like where you at, don't call me to try to get you out of where you at.
Okay.
That's right.
Because I can't fix it and I can't change it. You can't make anybody change anything that they have going on.
Right. Well, it is Women's History Month. And we forgot to announce that at the beginning that we were recognizing you as, for Women's History Month, but you also just won an award.
Oh, yes, I did.
Tell us about that. What was the award for?
Oh, it was winners of over the work. Winner. Let me get it. No,
okay.
So it's called Winners of the World Global Magazine Award. So let me see.
How nice!
Oh, wow.
Yeah, a little bit.
That's nice. When was this show? When
this was on Sunday.
Oh, really?
Recently, this Sunday. So I became the top woman of the year for 2023.
Oh, well, congratulations!
Thank you so much.
What do the accolades or the awards and those things do for you? I know some people say, "Well, I don't want awards," but what does it do for you?
It shows value, and then it also shows me that my work is not going in vain. Mm-hmm. I'm making an impact in the community. I'm doing what's right. I'm doing what God called me to do. Yeah. I'm being noticed. The list goes on and on, but it's amazing. It's amazing, and it's an honor and a privilege to be amongst some powerful women. Well, not just this particular event, but just being around powerful individuals who are doing great things in the world. Just to be shoulder to shoulder, being shoulder to shoulder to these people. Like, hey, we're in the same room.
Yeah,
with these people. So just so happy to be around those individuals. And to be
congratulations to you. I don't know which one I know Amber. I saw Amber on one of your posts. Amber Neal, is it Amber Neal?
Yes.
She's gonna be on my show in chat with Trina in April. So I had met her.
Okay, good. Yeah, because she has an event coming up as well.
Yes, that's what as well. Oh, okay. I saw that on there. So Country Boy, she knows Amber too.
So. Oh yeah, I know quite a few people.
yeah.
I just like to stay humble. A lot of people, they don't realize everything that I've done because I'm so humble with it. I'm not really boastful. And I just keep it to myself. And let's say until somebody asks me, then I okay, yeah, I did that. We had lunch.
That was me.
Yeah, I'm not like that. So you got to ask me to really get some information.
Right.
Yeah. So
that is
pretty much it.
Amazing. That is and I thank you. We thank you.
Thank you.
What I would ask of you is one thing, and I don't like to ask a lot, but I'm gonna ask something because I guess I can because it's my show.
You don't like to ask a lot?
I do, but I don't. The only thing that I would like to ask of you, if you could leave something tonight that your words, what would you lose? What would your message be at this moment right now? If I put you on the spot, if you have a message that you wanted to leave, that this is the thing that when somebody thought about you or what you want from others, what would it be?
Just keep pressing forward. Don't let nothing stop you. If one rock get in the way, kick that rock out the way and keep moving. Because there's gonna be a lot of, like you said earlier, climbing up that mountain. It's gonna be some rocks falling, but you got to keep going. And I think that's very important, just to keep moving no matter what. You're gonna get a lot of no's, but hey, one of those no's going to become a yes, and that yes is never going to be closed, because when God have something for you, it's for you, and no man can shut that door. So keep going until you get that right door to open up. Because it only takes one door that can open up multitudes of opportunities. So keep that in mind and just stay humble along the way. You know, to remove all that negative thinking in your mind, saying that you can't do it, you're not going to be nobody and stuff like that. Just remove the negativity and remove people that's in your life that's feeding that negativity. You know, your energy feeds off of other people's energy. So if you got that negative energy around you, you're going to become negative and you're going to be emotionally drained. So just don't give up. That's my number one advice. Don't give up. Keep moving and meet as many people as you can in this world, because you never know when you may need that person. And be nice to everybody. Love everybody. That's what my husband always say. Love everybody. You never know when you may need someone.
You never know.
Mm-hmm.
That's my Louisiana brother.
Yes, indeed.
Then we come here to get some of them sausages.
That's my Louisiana brother. I want you to and leave us out. If you would tell everybody about run them down again on your platforms, on all your wonderful, wonderful things that you're doing out here, and how they can connect and follow and support people. I'm gonna say it again, and support people. I don't know why I get on that tirade too. I push for people to support other people. It don't cost nothing to support. It doesn't cost nothing to encourage other people. Support. Okay, go ahead. I'm gonna shut up.
Absolutely. Well, I'm gonna start with my travel business. If you guys are interested in becoming a travel agent, or if you guys are interested in booking travel, I know the summers are right around the corner. I know some of you guys are ready to get on some hot beaches. So reach out to me on Instagram and Facebook under Dazzling Denice. Dazzling Denice. And you can also Google Dazzling Denice Travel Services, and it'll have all my information on Google. As for radio, TV, podcasts, PR, please reach out to us on Instagram and Facebook at the Not So Christian in Me Show. That is all one sentence without a period. Without a period.
In me is in there.
Not THA. THE. The Not So Christian in Me Show on Instagram and Facebook. And then also you guys can reach us online at www.thenotsochristianinme.com and thenotsochristianinmeshow.com. See, I even mess it up sometimes. Yeah. Yeah. So that's how you guys can find me.
Man, it has been an honor.
And reach out to Country Boy, y'all. If y'all want to reach me, y'all can reach out to Country Boy.
Reach out to Country Boy.
You know how to find everybody.
Right. You know how to find everybody.
Bring some sausage when you reach out to him.
Bring some sausage.
He's not gonna let you lay that one down.
I know.
Well, co-host, you got anything you want to?
I just want to say thank you. I want to say thank you, not just for you being here tonight. I want to just say thank you for making so many steps forward and really knocking down doors for people like me who are striving to get to where you're getting with some of the things that I'm doing. I've been doing things a long time, and but I'm still trying to get there. So just to hear you say, keep going, you got to keep going, that's motivating and inspiring me as well as others who are watching tonight. So I want to thank you for that, coming on, talking to us tonight, and just thank you for being who you are, and happy Women's History Month.
Thank you. Happy Women's History Month to you as well.
And happy
Happy Louisiana Country Boy Day.
There you go.
We'll give you the month. I give you the day.
That's gonna be next. You watch.
I'll take it. I'm gonna take it.
Minister, Louisiana Country.
There we go. Get to put that minister in there. You're right about that.
Well, look, I do. I greatly appreciate it so very much.
No problem. I'm about to have you on the show, on my show.
Yes, to see him coming back.
I don't know now.
Both of y'all.
Look. Hey, Miss D, I'm gonna tell you. You know, I got Old Country Boy got a saying. You know what it is? I ain't for everybody.
And it's okay.
And it's okay. A lot of folks can't handle Old Country Boy. You know, they be like, ooh.
Yeah.
I'll be like, well, if I gave you a chill, put a jacket on. It'll be all right.
You'll be all right.
I told him, my mama said, tell Country Boy he is not as country as he thinks.
Yeah.
Hey.
I know.
But no, I do. I greatly appreciate you taking the time out of your schedule and coming and joining. It has been an honor. It has been an honor. I wish you continued success as you continue to be obedient into what God has called you to do. I thank you for your obedience.
Thank you.
Thank you for that, because what that does is it shows others what being obedient to Him can do. What being obedient to Him can do. If there's nothing else before I leave up out of this thing, you know, Country Boy got to run his old triple trap a little bit. Look here. I want to tell y'all 1, 2, 3, 4 million that's watching, because y'all ain't watching for me. Y'all looking at them girls over there. That's what y'all do. But that's all right. Some of y'all probably just came on here to be nosy. And that's all right. Country Boy don't mind about that.
Yeah.
But what I want to say to y'all is, first of all, y'all go and support. Okay? Go support. Okay? If we don't support each other, who's going to support us?
Yep.
That's
if we don't support each other, who's going to support us? Am I my brother's, my sister's keeper? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. So y'all go support Dazzling Denice. Y'all go on support her. Y'all go support my co-host, Chat with Trina. Y'all go support Old Country Boy. I'm just going to be here, whether y'all support or not, because it's my show. I'm going to be up on this thing. Y'all just gonna have to, you know what? If y'all don't like me, you know what I tell you, keep on strolling. I'm gonna still be here. I'm gonna do what God has called me to do. I'm gonna be here. I'm so grateful and so honored. And what I want to say is this: look at here, as the Old Country Boy always say from my heart. If God has given you a vision, if He has given you a vision, don't let nobody, I don't care what they say, don't let the naysayers and the people telling you, you ain't this, you ain't smart enough, you ain't got enough money, you ain't got enough education, you ain't got enough this, you ain't too tall enough, you ain't short enough. Don't worry about them. Because if God has given you a vision, trust me. Trust me, He will provide the provision for that vision. What you got to do is just keep on going and don't give up. And understand this. I believe in you. I believe in you, and I fully support you. You ain't never know nobody support you. Understand, Old Country Boy support you. I support you 100%. I'm behind you. Why am I behind you? It's because God put it in you. Because He put it in you, and I believe in Him. So I got to believe in you. And lastly, ain't the last thing Old Country Boy gonna say is this, and y'all know how I'm gonna end this old show. Look at him. If you woke up this morning and you open them old eyes and ain't nobody say, I love you. Look at him. If you was rolling around through the lunch hour and looking for somebody, ain't nobody say it then? Well, you know it's night time now. If you ain't heard it tonight, you finna hear it right now. If ain't nobody told you that they love you, Old Country Boy is gonna tell you right now, I love you. And I love you unconditionally. And there ain't nothing you can do about it. I thank each and every one of y'all for tuning in. I thank you so much. Thank you, Dazzling Denice. Thank you, co-host Chat with Trini. Y'all go support. Hey, it has been a wonderful show. I have enjoyed it. Tell your husband, country boy, gonna try to get him some of them old sausage.
All right. You bring me some back.
I sure will. Look, a little bit, because I can't. Them sausages look good, girl. Y'all don't know. All right, y'all have a blessed one.
All right, you too. All right, bye.
Thank you so much. Bye.